Witam wszystkich GTA 5 Single Player. Jesteśmy policją, nowe efekty graficzne, nowa zabawa, nowe DLC. Tak naprawdę to mody, ale nie DLC.
Referring to the Mercedes SUV, if so, there are people off of that. Sir, you're in channel 1 and 12. Alright. Guys, you team was split with Marvin because it already the control. Received, alright, so could you go to close the bulkhead here? Now again, please, height. Alright, the description that I was given was a dark complexion, or actually a white male with a dark complexion, or a Middle Eastern male with dark brown, dark curly hair and a gray hoodie. Yeah, that's correct, dispatch. He had the real fluffy, thick hair, and a gray hoodie, charcoal gray color. Charcoal gray hoodie. What color pants?
Przyjąłem.
We didn't see that. It was just from the waist up photo. We don't have pants on at this time. Did anyone see him tonight? Is what I'm asking.
Hey, what's up, homie?
Description name base.
Co robię? Co robię?
The photo we have from the store, what he was wearing. So he was seen tonight with the gray, charcoal gray sweatshirt on. And reassess him, but I'm gonna have to do a crew swap sometime in the morning before they can return there. Henry Teams, I'll give that brief. Thank you. Go ahead, sir. Okay, sir, I just want to get everyone on the same page. We've got a perimeter around the impacted area. Okay, we've got a perimeter around the impacted area. EOD teams, detective teams are going to work their scenes. The tactical units will respond out as tasked. So if there's a report of a suspicious person or a place we need to look at, we'll respond out as tasked. We are then going to fall back, have all of our assets staged at the mall. We will deploy out from there, go house by house, street by street. We are encouraging the public to stay inside the house, shelter in place, until uniformed police officers make contact with them. Okay? We've got the area locked down. We've got the area locked down. We're going to wait for daylight, give the advantage to us. We'll deal with situations as they arise, team back, and do a coordinated sweep when the light comes with us. Yankee Charlie 2, we are sending additional undeployed officers to put more officers at each intersection of the perimeter. So we're going to double up those posts. Doubling up posts at each intersection of the perimeter. We have it.
Thank you so much.
Daliśmy mandat.
Advise all the officers in the perimeter around Dexter, Fairfield Street area that we're going to commence a house-to-house backyard search for the suspect, per order of Deputy Superintendent Grouse. With Superintendent Grouse, Dexter, Fairfield Street, house-to-house backyard sweep at this time, times 340. That's just exterior, unless you come across an open door, but just backyards, lot by lot. Exterior of homes, we have it? Fairfield area was cleared already?
Spokojnie tam na razie.
Yankee C9. Go ahead, sir. Yeah, Fairfield and Dexter is not clear, and we have ballistics evidence where officers said they were taking fire, so we will be clearing this area. Receipt. Thank you, sir. Tango 906, anywhere in the other search K9 down to Fairfield and Dexter, and any available search K9 come down there? I'm with Metro now, and they're ready to go. We're on Dexter. Taylor Delta 528, I'm with the SWAT. We're looking for the 527 to join us if you can. Tango Delta 527 to get that. 527, I'm at the mall. I'll make my way back. Is that Dexter Fairfield? TD 528, Dexter and Fairfield, correct? That's correct. Where we were before.
Ale mi zwiął.
Okay, 527, I have it. Tango Alpha 1, Sergeant Gillis. Go ahead, LT. Parallel. Go ahead, LT. Yeah, we're going to do Fairfield, but Metro can take the next street down and do a parallel lot by lot search. Okay, good copy. Okay, if you get on Dexter, we can step off at the same time. What street do you want? Yeah, I have that. I'm with Will. I'm following Will in now. Okay, so when our armor turns down on Fairfield, free you up to make the turn to the next one. Kevin McGoldrick, Sergeant Kevin McGoldrick. You signal one off. Are you all right? One north. Thank you, sir. Radio 9668, Officer Franklin, your emergency button went off. Jump in.
Cześć.
One north. Thank you. Zero 1 to them, armor, stay. Go ahead. Did you link up with Boston and Metro for that mission they're just heading out? 1859, Galen Morse right now. Nothing showing at this time. Tracy? Nothing showing at Morse again. See, nothing showing Morse again. 59 echoes at 4 o'clock. We're going to try to attempt a call back. We're awful. Proceeding to the CP. CP is on. CP, can you assign a supervisor to note the perimeter and take a ride around the perimeter, just ensure that they're tight, and if there's any gaps, to have an officer or account for that. So supervisor, drive the perimeter and make sure there's no gaps. Sergeant Masterson. Sergeant Masterson. So are you available to drive around the perimeter, make sure that we're tight? Christina Masterson, Sergeant Pugh, if you see any gaps, call the CP and we'll have an officer attend to all the gaps. Okay, we'll do. Hey, the CP. CP. off of the new cruiser on Charles River Road. Watertown has a cruiser 473. It's unattended here. It's been about here for about 10 minutes. All right, coming new cruiser 501. Can you get in contact with Newton to see if they can raise that officer? Okay, that's Newton Cruiser 501, correct? Also, Cruiser 505 is right behind the daily rig, got attended as well for the last 5 minutes. Okay, Newton Cruisers 501 and 505 unattended. Just checking gas on off, correct? CP dispatch.
Slow down.
Disregard. Yeah, can we get the van truck up here? We're just gonna move these devices, and we're looking for the beer device up there to Arsenal in Dexter. The state police has requested here because we're gonna try to move these devices. So anyway, we can get the tactical beer up here. Tactical beer to Arsenal and Dexter. Take off of one, we're using it as clearing right now. Maybe one of the outside teams has it as a bear they can use. Okay, so you're tied up. Okay, let me check here. Off one, if there's not one available, we can go there after we clear this. Sir, stand by. We're trying to accommodate right now.
They heard north of him, heading towards Watertown Square, towards Watertown Street.
Where's she at?
No ale jak poszukiwany, jak ja tu nikogo nie widzę.
Halo, Rafał? Ja chyba znalazłam te kości. Przyjdź szybko.
Sir, relative to that vehicle that stopped that's traveling down location on route. That vehicle stopped. Do we still have that vehicle stopped over on Spruce Street?
Władek przyciśnięty do muru musi powiedzieć prawdę i wyjawić, jaki związek łączy go z Dorotą.
Gdy miałem 23 lata, poznałem piękną
So
dziewczynę.
that you barely read you on that one more time.
Zakochaliśmy się w sobie. W jakimś czasie okazało się, że jest w ciąży.
Vehicles at Spruce and Lincoln. Spruce and Lincoln. Thank you, sir. Spruce. No, sir, I'm not talking about the suspect car. There was a vehicle that stopped it. There was an individual operating it that was supposed to be picking somebody up at a location on Spruce Street. I just want to know if we have contact with that officer if they still have the vehicle stopped.
Jesus. Whatever.
Once again, do we still have a vehicle? An officer off with the vehicle over at Spruce Street. On any officer calling off with that at this time. Okay, thank you, sir. Are you referring to the Mercedes SUV? If so, there are people off of that.
Trochę nie kapuję, jak tu grać, ale dobra.
Sądzi, że niczego już nigdy nie będzie.
Sir, you're on channel 1 and 12. Alright. Guys, you see we've cleared, we've come out and exited out of the school. Received, alright, so good to go to close the bulkhead here? Push out again, please, height. Alright, the description that I was given was a dark complexion, or actually a white male with a dark complexion, or a Middle Eastern male with dark brown, dark curly hair and a gray hoodie.
Walk with I never walk away.
Yeah, that's correct, dispatch. He had the real fluffy, thick hair, and a gray hoodie, charcoal gray color. Charcoal gray hoodie.
Traitor.
What color pants? We didn't see that. It was just from the waist up photo. We don't have pants on at this time. Did anyone see him tonight? Is what I'm asking.
Strasznie dziwny ten,
Żebyś poznała lepiej to
ta
miejsce.
zabawa. Skojarzenie jest po polsku.
Description if anybody saw him tonight. The photo we have from the store, what he was wearing. So he was seen tonight with the gray, charcoal gray sweatshirt on. And reassess them, but I'm going to have to do a crew swap sometime in the morning before they can return there. Harry Teams, I'll give that brief, thank you. Go ahead, sir. Okay, sir, I just want to get everyone on the same page. We've got a perimeter around the impacted area. Okay, we've got a perimeter around the impacted area. EOD teams, detective teams are going to mark their scenes. The tactical units will respond out as tasked. So if there's a report of a suspicious person or a place we need to look at, we'll respond out as tasked. We are then going to fall back, have all of our assets staged at the mall. We will deploy out from there, go house by house, street by street. We are encouraging the public to stay inside the house, shelter in place, until uniformed police officers make contact with them. Okay? We've got the area locked down. We've got the area locked down. We're going to wait for daylight, give the advantage to us. We'll deal with situations as they arise, team back, and do a coordinated sweep when the light comes with us. Yankee Charlie 2, we are sending additional undeployed officers to put more officers at each intersection of the perimeter. So we're going to double up those posts. Doubling up posts at each
Dobra,
intersection
to
of the perimeter we
skończymy.
have.
Muszę się nauczyć w to grać.
Na wschodzie.